Glorious Assembly Life in the Word Ministries. Welcome to this live broadcast. Glorious Assembly Life in the Word Ministries. Welcome to this live broadcast. Glorious Assembly Life in the Word Ministries. Welcome to this live broadcast. Glorious
Stop seeing people that don't like you. Give attention to people who likes you. Stop giving attention to people who pulls you down, who brings you down, want to disgrace you, want to embarrass you. Give attention. Even if it's one person and tells you you are valued, responsible, give attention to them. But whatever you give attention to will affect your feelings. You hear what I said? Whatever you give attention to will affect your feelings. And as human beings, as vessels of feelings, there are times we can't help but let go some things that is supposed to hurt us. So you must consciously control what hurts you, what angers you, what makes you feel bad. All these are works of the flesh. But if you know what to do, you can live above it. I'm sure you have seen that there are some people you just talk to carelessly, so they will just smile. Say nothing. And instead of them feeling bad, responding negatively, talking back at you, they just smile and walk away. Such are people that are mature enough to handle emotional trouble. If you cannot handle your emotions will not only betray you, it will put you in trouble. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Now, somebody say, are you saying that we cannot express our feelings? No. The Bible said a man that don't know how to control his feelings, it's like a city, a great city, without defense, without gate, without protection. So no matter what happens, you must learn how to protect your feelings. Because when your feelings are hurt, certain things begin to happen in your life. Certain things begin to go through your mind. Certain decisions you ought not to make, you begin to make such decisions. Then you begin to see whoever that has done that in a bad light. But if you can control your emotions, your feelings, then you can master anything. I pray for you today that you will be the master over your feelings. Loudest amen. Now, in a great house, the Bible said there are different vessels. Different vessels in every home, in every house. Let me use the word house now. In every house, whether it's one room, whether it's apartment, whether it's mansion, whether whatever, as long as it's a room, there are different utensils. There are different materials. There are different things in that house that inhabit that house, that makes that house valued, that brings cleanliness to that house. Do you know that somebody can enter your room? I'm using the natural now. Somebody can enter and say, wow, this is fine. From that day, they will respect you. From that day, they will respect you. But if somebody entered your house and one leg there, the other one there, the other, and when you come out, you are neatly dressed, you're looking good. What you saw in your house, in your room, is what they will use to be looking at you. You understand that? It is what they saw that, yeah, say as a judge dress fine, if you reach out, so what you have in your house have a way of bringing honor to your life. When you want to eat, you don't pick broom to eat. Do you pick broom? If you want to cut something in the house, maybe you want to cut meat, will you look for mortar or pestle to cut? No. Each one, listen carefully, and let me make this clear. There is no utensil in the house that is not important. Doing what you ought to do is what adds more value to you. Now, there are some of you have up to 3 pieces of knife there, or 4, and there are some you bring out, you say this one not sharp, you drop it, right? You say this one not sharp. Then you look for the one that can give you results. You look for the one that can give you results. Therefore, the one that gives you result is the one you protect often, is the one you make sure they don't misuse or abuse because it's useful to you. Are you getting this? 2 Timothy, you already know that. 2 Timothy 2:20. Let's read from verse 19. 2 Timothy 2:19. Look at what it said. 2 Timothy 2:19. It said, nevertheless, the foundation of God stands sure, having this seal. The Lord knows them that are his. The Lord knows those that are his. Why is it then saying that? It means that there are lots of people, but in the midst of the multitude, God knows the ones that are his own. I saw a video some time ago. Parents were blindfolded and they arranged children outside, and they told each parent to identify their child. And I think I would like to do that. They told parents to identify their child, one. And most of them missed their child. But one lady, after touching this, and she touched this one, and she touched and embraced the child. And you need to see how this child was with joy, excitement, was crying. So my mother would identify me even with her eyes closed. Put yourself there. He said, the Lord knows those who are quiet. Who told you God don't know? It doesn't matter how you look like. It doesn't matter who look like you. He knows his own. Now, if you say he knows his own, it implies that there is something that he used to know his own. And the Bible says they have a seal. I used to know a twin. The same height, the same size, the same smile. In fact, I've not seen identical twins like those two. Very identical. They walk the same way. Very similar dress. That it was, and you know, let me say this. In every twin, there is the one that is baga baga. You understand that? In every twin, there is one that is big. Now, if a spoken one should do something and he stands with the brother, nobody knows who did anything. He said, "You say me, you say they are confused." And every time people ask them, how your parents identify, they will never tell you how to identify. So I began to study them because they are relations. So the day I went to the house, I just noticed that the mother called, for example, James, and John came out. And he said, you are not the one I called, it's James I called. Oh, come on. I pray that God will give you twins that will so look alike. She said, you are not the one I called, it's James I called. And he went back. Where is James? James was somewhere else. So he came up to answer on behalf of the brother. But the mother could identify. Come on. I know some of you have some friends that are twins. Find something about them to know how you can identify. And I began to study. And I saw something, a mark in one's body that was not in the other one's body. That now gave me upper hand over everybody. So if I want to, because if they are calling, they'll say, please, which of you is James? Especially if two of them are in the same class, the same organization, they say, which of you is James? I just say, see James. They say, no, I say, you are James. You are James. So and when they saw the way I kept identifying them, they came to me personally and said, how could you differentiate us? I won't tell you this. And do you know what they said to me? They said, please don't tell anybody. No matter how much you are in a place, you must know who you are. Then he went on to verse 20. He went on to verse 20. It said that in a great house, there are different vessels. Vessels that brings honor and vessels that bring dishonor. Simply put, vessels that are useful and the ones that are not. He said, if any man therefore purge himself of these things that make it to be non-useful, it will become useful. Therefore, what kind of person are you in the church? Want to look at different types of people in the church, then you find out which class you are. Whether you are a vessel of honor or vessel unto dishonor. In every church, now I'm using church because that is where we belong. Definitely in every organization, but mostly in every church, there are different kinds of people. And these people are either used.
Welcome to this live broadcast. Glorious Assembly Life in the Word Ministries. Welcome to this live broadcast. Glorious Assembly Life in the Word.
When you pick a rag and say this rag is useless, when you need to clean something, you will know that the rag is useful. And that is why I don't see uselessness in the life of anybody. To be useless means the person can't be used. I don't believe there is nobody that is not useful. It all depends on the availability of the person or how the person makes he or herself to be useful. In every home, every parent knows the child to call and send on errand, and they know it will go. They know it will do it. They know the one they will talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Do you know that even up to this age, when my mother is talking and my siblings are talking, they say, don't talk like that. They say, I know every one of you one by one. Even though you are 70 years, your mother will still tell you what she know about you when you were. Now you will start feeling bad. I don't know how many of you have experienced that. You start feeling bad. That how can you be saying that was then? Now nobody say you are still the same. Now that is the level of what she has known about you because of the relationship and because you guys were in the same house. But because you have been going out, you have been exposed, there are certain things then that is no more in your life, but she doesn't see it. So she keeps using her eyes. These are way not the quick wake up. And you've already woken up, you've done what you say. Not be and I, brother, and he say not be, I know now. And maybe when they were younger, that was what they used to do. Go work for me, I will give you rice while I'm sleeping. The brother still believe that it's the same thing they are doing at that age. But that should not stop you from doing what is right. Come on now. That should not stop you. Like I said before, when she begin or when he begin to say things like that to you, the tendency for you to be emotionally angry, feeling bad and hurt is there. But you must tell yourself, I am not who he says I am. The moment you could conclude that you are not like that, you will discover that whatever that would have made you feel bad will just phew. So in every church, there are different categories of people, and not in particular order. The first thing I wrote here is I said diplomatic members. Now when you hear diplomatic, the first thing that comes to your mind is people who represent you. Another word for diplomatic is I don't care. I don't want to offend anybody. They will see what is right, they will not talk. They will see what is wrong, they will not talk. When they are there, you ask them, what happened here? You say, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's just forget. Let's forget. Such people in the church are agents of division. You see that they are vessels, but they are not making themselves useful. They don't want to take stand for anything. Hey, brah, what do you think? He said, anything will not talk. Anything will not talk. I think Revelation 3:16, look at what it said. Revelation 3:16. It said, so then, Revelation 3:16. Everybody read it, 1, 2, go. So then, because you don't take a stand, because you don't stand for what is right, because you don't want anybody to point at you that you said, because you don't want anybody to say you didn't say, this is what it said, because you didn't stand for something, I will discharge you. That will not be useful for me. Come on. I will discharge you. Do you know that God feels so bad that when you are in a place and something is going wrong and you turn your eyes away because you don't want to say, you can't be a vessel of honor. And let me tell you this, everyone, as time goes on, we understand that that is your bad character. And when they are looking for someone to ask for something, when they point at you, they'll say, this one, you don't hear anything from her. Just forget. Just forget. You know, and that is a bad testimony. It means that you are not a useful vessel. You can't afford to be like that. Second set of people that I have is egocentric members. When you say somebody is egocentric, it simply means they are self-centered. Everything must be around them. If they are not the one leading, they will never follow anybody leading. If they are not the one presiding, any other person presiding is not qualified to preside. In other words, Such people are not teachable. Egocentric people are easily jealous. Egocentric people, self-centered people, they get jealous so easily and so quickly. They pick offense. They get offended so quickly. They feel too big to do anything. You send them on errand, they will send somebody else. You say, let us do this, they will cancel it and reverse it to their own because they believe that they have the best idea. Nobody's idea works where they are. There are some, even when they accept your idea, everybody agrees. Say, okay, this is what we are going to do. When it's time for execution, it is what they have concluded that they make everyone to do. Such people can't be a good leader. They can't be a good leader. They will be manipulative leaders, intimidating leaders. They will intimidate you to do what they want you to do. They pick offense at you if you refuse to do what they want you to do. In fact, you have to be begging them for not doing what they say you should do. Egocentric people are self-centered and they can't listen to anybody. Even they listen to it. Numbers 16:12. Look at what he said. Numbers 16. This is a story of Moses and some people who were supposed to be under him. And Moses sent to call Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab. And this was their response. We won't come. You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do. I am busy. I don't have the time now. I will come when I am ready. We will not come. Have you not seen some people, when you send message to them, they will send you back to the person and say, tell the person I can't do it. Say, I can't do it. I not get time. I'm not coming. Self-centered people never listen to instruction from authority. Because they feel that, okay, so that people will know or feel that I obey you. I want you to know that I'm a master of myself. I think I was in a class yesterday or 2 days ago, and lecture was going on. And while the man was talking, and we started talking about independence, and right there I just had an inspired word. I said, freedom without restriction leads to madness. And I wrote it. Freedom without restriction. No matter the freedom you are looking for, if you are not restricted, you behave like a madman. Madman don't have restriction. He's awake when everybody. Don't you see in the night they are walking? Yeah. Because they have freedom. Nobody can stop them. Nobody can question them. Why are you not sleeping this time? Now your eyes are taking sleep. Now your eyes. So if you have this attitude, you won't go far in life. It's not a curse. Because your character and your nature is the element to take you forward or to bring you backward or to stagnate your life. Your character, your nature will either help you go forward, pull you back, or stagnate your life. Because it will get to a point, even if you are the only available person, you will be ignored. I was listening to young ladies who went for beauty pageant. They were asking for their passion. They were asking, why do you want? Why did you come? If you win, what will you do? And I was looking at it. And the one that spoke spontaneously, that means they already do the assignment they will do when they are opportune to be in certain position. And there were some that say, I already knew that. You don't know. You are just coming for the funfair. They ask a young lady, what were the bad things you heard about this pageant? And what made you change your mind? And she told them some terrible things she has heard about the pageant, and that pushed her away completely. Listen to me. Because you are hearing bad things about somebody doesn't mean it's true. You may be hearing it from who hates them. You may be hearing it from who hates them. And the lady said, so what happened? She said that she now met a friend who had gone through the pageant. Then she asked her the same question. And this lady now told her the activity in the pageant. Then they asked the lady, so why did you change your mind? And the lady said, I believe that what they said about the pageant was not true. My friend said that you need to do this, and that is why I'm here. And I clapped for her. There are people you hear bad things about that are agents of your health. But because you stayed away from them, you remain helpless. And you are praying God to send you helper, and your helper is beside you. Are you sure you are getting what I'm saying? Are you sure you are getting what I'm saying? Are you sure you are getting? Are you sure? The third set of people you find in the church is called finding member. Fourth, finding member. This set of people, they always look for. They look for faults. They carry searchlight in the afternoon to look for faults. They look for something they will use to attack you. They look for something they will use to hold you as a bad person. They are just looking for your fault by all means. And when people are making good recommendation about you, it's as if they are drinking fuel. They will be so angry, they will be boiling. You don't know this one, this guy, this guy. If I tell you a story, you will know who she be. That is because they are fault finders, not fact finders. Fault finding members look for fault why they can't be in group. Look for fault with their group members. Look for fault in their leadership. Look for fault in the church. They keep looking for fault, and they will be pointing out the fault. Why are they finding out fault? To discredit the credibility of somebody honors. I've said it several with due respect. There is nothing to tell about somebody that I care for, whether it's true or not, that will move my choice. No matter the terrible things you say, I will not even think twice. Say that will not be true. I will not use that eyes. I will never thought of it. Now listen, why, Pastor? I have grown to that level to be able to handle such things because I know nobody is perfect. Are you sure you are getting that? Look at Numbers 12. I think so. Numbers 12, verse 1. Numbers 12, verse 1. Numbers 12, verse 1. It said, and Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses. They find fault in Moses because he married an Ethiopian woman. Why? Why will you marry an Ethiopian woman? After all, we are prophets. God speaks to us. I'm your senior sister. I'm your elder brother. After all, when we parted, God parted the Red Sea. I'm the first person that gathered women to sing. And we started praising God, thanking God for you as our man of God. How can you go and marry? No. It's not possible. They began to discredit him in the presence of all. How can? Why? Why must you have something to do with this person? It is wrong. Why must you visit this person? Why must you call this of God? Every time are sowing the seed, there is a point you will get to in life. Anywhere you go, whether you did right or wrong, people will find fault. By then you will call it Satan. It's not Satan, it's what you did. Are you sure you understand what I'm saying? Look at verse 5 and 6 of Numbers 11. Numbers 11, 5 and 6. He said, we remember the fish. You remember the story now? When people want to find fault, this is another dimension. We remember the fish which we eat when we were in Egypt freely. Please read your Bible very well. If there was any time they had free meal, they suffered to eat. When people want to discredit you, they will tell you they prefer their old life to the new life you are giving them. We eat freely in Egypt. The cucumbers, the melons, the leeks, the onions, and the garlic. Look at the next verse. Everybody read it, 1, 2, go. But beside this man, Fault finding people never appreciate what you do for them. Remember these people cried and said they want to, and Moses cried to God, and God brought manna from heaven. If they wanted something else, what are they supposed to do? To tell Moses again, we appreciate you for this manna. Please, can we have something else? Before I met you, I know I was living my life. How were you living your life? How? How were you living your life? Maybe there is one language I've noticed with most married women, especially when they are talking. They say, what you don't do for me? Since I marry you, what you don't do for me? What you don't do for me? You useless man. And the man will say, me? And the woman will begin to count for you everything she has done. The slippers of last day, am I not the one who bought it for you? Your clothes, am I not the one who washed it or carried it to dry? What have you ever washed my clothes? Oh, come here. And only a man will be arguing with a woman. Only don't argue with women. Let her talk. When she finishes talking, say, okay, whatever you say is all right. You mean there are some men that have the spirit of argument. As the woman they talk of what we beat a woman in argument. You are quiet, all the women are looking at you. You can't beat them in argument. So why drag it? Okay, honey, okay, it's all right, it's okay, it's okay. And if you are a sharp, okay, sorry. The moment you tell a woman, say, why are you telling me sorry? So you know what you did is wrong. If it was not wrong, why will you say sorry? Sorry now for peace. Oh, I'm a troublemaker. Oh, come on. So are you telling me now that I don't give you peace? And you are telling me sorry so that there will be peace. Okay, I don't blame you. It's okay. What do you want me to say? And you have said what you want. Oh, clap for women. Clap for women. Fault finders will never see anything you have done. They will always point at the wrong. And the reason is to discredit you. Proverbs 22:13. Look at what it said. Proverbs 22:13. Proverbs 22:13. It said, a prudent, Proverbs 22:13. The slothful man say, give excuse. He find fault for going out to do what he should do. Hey, I don't like the weather. Oh, lying on the outside. Every time you find fault, you will never do what you should do. Should I say that again? Every time you find fault in something, the desire to do it dies. You lose interest. Don't be like that. Let me say two more things and I close. This one is interesting. Another set of people in church are those who